Okay, I'm at Chaperton with Scott from Vegas Horse Pools, and we're talking about the upcoming Bet Bash party that's coming up next week. I'm going to come into town for the party on Monday. Scott, I think you'll already be there. But why don't you talk to me about your proxy service for all the Circa contests, so that I know what's going on when I get there.
Well, the first thing I want to say about the proxy service, and I appreciate you demoing this with me. I'm actually going to be at Bet Bash early. I don't think Spanky is starting Bet Bash as early as he should. So I'm going to start it early. I'm actually going to be at Bet Bash, or at Circa rather, and the whole downtown area, on the 5th, August 5th, which is Saturday. I have several appointments already set up to sign people up for the proxy service. I'm going to be there sometime in the afternoon all the way through the evening. I'm going to do the same thing on Sunday, August 6th. I'm going to be there in the afternoon all the way through the evening. And then, of course, I'm going to be there Monday morning. And I'm planning on being there not only from Monday morning and starting Bet Bash on Monday morning, but I'm going to stay there until Saturday a.m. to get the full Bet Bash experience. If anybody wants
So
to
when you
sign up,
say you're going to be there, where is there then?
I will be somewhere at the D. I'll be at Circa. I'll be at lunch somewhere that you can meet me. I'll be somewhere downtown and I'm available. My Twitter messages are open. I'm at Vegas Horse Pools. All you got to do is send me a DM and I'll tell you right where I'm at, or I
Perfect.
will come to you. And if it's near lunchtime on Monday, maybe we can actually get something to eat together, which would be great. So, what I would like to do here is show you the process. So, here's the way it's going to work. Can you pull up the form for me, Cameron?
Yeah, this is your form for the
Yeah.
proxy
So
service.
what we're going to do is you send me a DM. You say, "Hey Scott, I want to sign up for the proxy service." I say, "That's great." We meet at the D or we meet at Circa. We go to the counter and we go ahead and get your entries all paid for. And you sign the document. They give you the new card, you get your password. I sign the document and I got a copy of the card and everything. And then I just need you to fill out this document for me so that I can make sure your picks get into the contest every week. We'll pull up this form on my iPad, or if you want, you can actually do this on your phone. Cameron, I don't know if you see this right here. Here's my logo for VHP Proxy Service. If you scroll
Yeah.
down here a little bit, the first question that I'm going to need is, of course, I'm going to need to know your name. So you're going to go ahead and put your first name, your full name here. The
Yeah.
next thing is an optional thing, but I would appreciate it if you put that in there. And this is your contest alias. This is the
Yeah.
alias that you will be giving Circa. Again, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it, but it will help me. Next question is a required
How
field.
can you, sorry, how can you fill in my information if you don't have my alias, right? Like if I'm,
I'll have your card
Canuck,
number. I'll have
Canuck
your
always wins.
Well, I'll have your card number and your password. I won't actually need your
Oh,
alias
okay. It's the
because
contest card number that identifies me.
right, and the password exactly. I would appreciate if you put that in there. If you don't want to put it in there, that's okay. The next thing, and this is a required field, and this is where stuff starts to get required. I've got to have that card number right here, and I've got to have your password here. This is going to fill you out in the database for me so that when I put in your picks, I'll have your card number and your password right here together. Now, this is another required field for me. I need to know how many Survivor contest items that you bought. That way, I know how many lines in the database are going to be for you. So you'll fill out that number,
Yeah.
and the maximum, I believe, is 10. And if the
Perfect.
next one will be the number of millions contest you bought, and the maximum there is 5. Now, here
Got it.
is the stuff that's going to be optional, but I highly, highly, highly recommend that you fill this stuff out. Your email address, your telephone number, your Twitter handle. I would highly recommend you put those in there. You can leave any of them that you want out. But here's the reason you want to fill all 3 of those out. Scroll down just a little bit, Cameron.
Yeah.
The next thing says all entries are due by 7 p.m. Pacific time on Friday night. And this is the exception, of course, is the Survivor contest for the crazy Thanksgiving and Christmas weeks. Then they're going to be due 12 hours before they're due at Circa. But if you're do not submit a pick, then I'm going to choose a random pick for you. If I have a way to get a hold of you and that there is an ability and time to do it, I'm going to attempt to get a hold of you. But at 7 o'clock, I'm going to put in a random pick if I have no other options for you. So please give
Yeah.
me the option to help you. I want to have the top 10 in this contest. I don't want to have the winner. I want to have the entire top 10. And the only way I can guarantee getting the top 10 is if you give me your best ways to get a hold of you, because everybody makes a mistake. And I don't want that
That's right.
mistake to be with you, because I want you to be in the top 10 and I want you to be one of the winners. So
So,
this is a simple form to fill out. And then all you have to do is hit submit.
yeah. But sorry,
Go ahead.
there's Thursday night football. So if it's like I wanted to pick the Thursday night team for the Survivor or whatever, you'd need that 12 hours before game time.
See,
Like,
here's the
so you need that
this is
Thursday morning or whatever. How does that work?
the Thursday night. If you want to play the Thursday night game, you're going to have to submit it 12 hours before the Thursday night game.
Yeah.
What generally happens is on the Millions contest, nobody plays the Thursday night game
Yes.
because they lose all that information on the rest of the
Yeah.
teams, because you can't put in one pick on the Millions contest. The Survivor contest is different. If you want to play that Thursday night game, all you got to do is submit it to me 12 hours before the game time, and I will get it in.
Okay.
So there'll be
Okay.
one more step after we fill out this form, and there'll be a form that says for you to sign that says I'm going to be your proxy.
Yeah.
And the only other thing it's going to say is basically this same line: 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time on Friday night. You got to have your picks in, or it's a random pick. But like I said, please give me a way to contact you so I have an opportunity to talk to you if there's any way possible. If you want to, now there's going to be a lot of people signing up for the contest on the Tuesday night at Bet Bash, the pre-registration party at Bar Canada. Spanky is throwing that open bar. Everybody's going to be there. I'm actually going to have one of the Spank Odds programmers with me, and I'm trying to work a deal to get one of the injury guys also. So if you have any questions about Spank Odds, you've got a feature request, you want to talk to the programmer about something, why does this work like that, or how could I make this work better? After you talk to Amanda and get checked in, you're going to have access to all three of us right there. And I'd love to talk to you at Bar Canada. But like I said, it's going to be really busy signing up. So
Yeah.
send me a message, send me a DM on Twitter, and tell me when I can meet with you earlier in the day. But if you want to wait,
So,
I'll meet you there.
yeah. So I can sign up for the contest at the D. I don't have to go to Circa. That's what you're
That's
saying.
correct. You can sign up for the D at any Circa location, and the D is one of those. That is correct.
Okay.
And I
Well,
will have a
that's very
table,
convenient.
and I'll have a table inside of Bar Canada with one of the Spank Odds programmers and one of my buddies, one or two of my buddies there also. So, yeah, Bar Canada is going to be off the hook. Reason you want to go to that registration party is the registration party is basically Bet Bash 1. It's exactly
Yeah.
like Bet Bash 1. You
Just a
got
little
to be
mixer.
there. You got to come early. You got to stay late. And Spanky's got to buy all the drinks. It's a great time.
What time does that start on Tuesday? The open bar portion.
I thought I heard 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that
I
feels about right.
thought I heard 6 o'clock. So yeah, so be there about 5:30 so you can be the first one in line. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
take
gonna
care of
do.
business first, and then grab a moose head.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there by 5:30. That's for sure. If it's going to be open at 6.
Perfect.
So did you
Okay.
did you understand the whole process? How we're going to do this?
So, yeah, let's say I'm doing it. I go see you. we go together. The phase one is see you, because you got to sign when I
Right.
sign up with Circa. Then that's done. Then I have all the information that I will use my own phone if I'm a germaphobe, and then plug it all in for your form. Then you have another form that I need to sign, like a contract with you,
Right.
and then I'm away to the races.
Right. The contract simply says about the 7 o'clock thing. It's really no big deal. But yeah, it's going to be a very simple process. And at the check-in process for Bet Bash, we will have a copy or the website for the form. And when you go ahead and do everything else will be available on my website, and that's vegashorsepools.com. So everything will all be set up right there for you. And I think it's going to be a lot of
Okay.
fun. And I'm looking forward to having the entire top 10 in both contests. That's my
Statistically
goal.
unlikely, but
That's
yeah,
still my
it would
goal.
be amazing.
That's my goal, and I'm sticking with it.
Well, good luck. Good luck on that, and I'll see you on. I'll see you next couple of days.
Yep,
10 days, I guess.
I'll see you at Bet Bash.
Perfect. Talk to you later.
Goodbye.